Here's your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Well, the eye of powerful Hurricane Helene has just moved onshore. We're going to show you that in more detail in just a second. We'll first start locally with some heavy rain that's ongoing in the southern part of the state. That includes here in Newport. You can see the rain coming down right now, Washington County along the south shore and out towards New Bedford as well. This will be pushing offshore, so we'll wake up to drier conditions tomorrow morning, but probably starting with clouds, but showers and a few downpours for the next several hours, and things will dry out overnight. That improving weather for Friday, that does extend into the weekend. Saturday and Sunday look mild and dry. There may be a few extra clouds on Saturday mixing with the sunshine, but otherwise not bad. And actually tomorrow afternoon looks pretty nice. Tracking Helene, it officially made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane, winds of 140 miles per hour. The eye is right over the small city of Perry, Florida, on Florida's Panhandle. We'll see that in just a second. Temperatures now mild in the lower to middle 60s, 65 now in New Bedford, 63 in Providence, and looking at lower 60s along the south shore. There's that line of heavy rain from just south of Plymouth, looking at New Bedford, lower part of the bay, Newport, and Washington County. This will move offshore in a little while. To the north and west, we still have a few leftover showers until this cold front comes through, and it'll take until later tonight. We'll still keep some showers going during the overnight, but behind the front, it clears out and it dries out, and it looks real nice for Friday, especially during the afternoon. It'll start off kind of cloudy in the morning. All right, Helene has just come on shore on Florida's Big Bend. You get a close-up look. The satellite radar composite. This is the radar. These rings of orange right around the eye is called the eye wall. It's where the most intense winds are located. And right within the calm portion of the eye is the small city of Perry, Florida. So you can see in the high-resolution satellite photo, the eye is right there. It is now over the Florida Panhandle near the Georgia border. Top winds at 140 miles per hour. The areas in red, of course, were the hurricane warning, which extends all the way up into Georgia. The rest of the Florida Peninsula in yellow is a tropical storm warning. You see the circulation now moving north through Georgia overnight and into tomorrow morning. This is a serious situation for Georgia and the city of Atlanta as well. And then as we get towards Friday night into Saturday, the remnants of the storm will spin back through the Mississippi Valley. We don't get any of the heavy rain from the system. A lot of times we get remnant rains and some leftover moisture from these tropical systems. We'll miss out, but look at the path of a torrential rain along the storm track, 6 to 12 inches of rain. So freshwater flooding along with seawater flooding due to what we call the storm surge. That push of water against the Florida coastline could be as high as 15 to 20 feet. We've had storm surges here in New England, the 38 hurricane, Hurricane Carol in 54. So on a normal high tide, it's okay, but you have the strong hurricane force winds pushing against the Gulf and pushing that ocean water towards the coastline. You get this tremendous rise depending on how strong the hurricane is. Obviously, Helene is strong, and these surges are well over 12 feet and coming on shore. It's the deadliest, most dangerous part of a hurricane. All right, closer to home, fortunately, we have quiet weather. We'll start with clouds. Damp early. Damp meaning the roads may be damp, but the rain is done. By mid to late morning, we'll start to see some partial sunshine coming through. It's beautiful tomorrow afternoon. I mean, temperatures as warm as 74 with a blend of clouds and hazy sun. Your Friday evening, Friday night looks good. Here are the high temperatures tomorrow afternoon around 2 o'clock, averaging around 72, 73 degrees. All right, 7-day forecast looking okay for Saturday. Clouds and a little bit of partial sunshine. Comfortable. Temps in the 70s. Partly sunny skies, dry, pleasant for your Sunday, and high temperatures upper 60s to lower 70s. So the weekend's looking pretty good, getting hit very hard in the Florida Panhandle right now, and that storm will move through Georgia and Atlanta tomorrow. I would imagine for a short time the airport, Hartsfield in Atlanta, will eventually shut down as the storm passes through.
All right, Tony, thanks. Coming up next.